tonight.
Going inside. It's stolen by Green. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Nemhard with it. Thompson in the post. Just 4 to shoot. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Nemhard for 3. 2 seconds left. Outside, Green. No good on the 3. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Thompson surveying the floor. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. It's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
White, the 3 ball, sinks the 3-pointer.
We've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
Pass to Nemhard. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Nemhard. Down low. And stolen by Prince. Caldwell Pope for 3.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's the screen. Pass to Nemhard. Driving inside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Holmgren after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. It's Thompson off.
Oh, man! And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's White. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nemhard for 3. The shot, no good.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Green, the screen. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And here's the break. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Pass to Hield. Holmgren outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here is Davis. Over in the corner, White. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the left wing. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's White. Here's Buzelis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Buzelis has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside. And
out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's just a smart play by Thompson, using the pick and roll to free himself up.
With the drive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now White. Pass to Davis. Back to White. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Leading by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
Here's Fear. Sacramento grabs the miss. It's Thompson off the drive.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Offline with his 3. Davis looking for an opening. Now here's Prince. Fears with it. Still without a basket. That one good for 2.
Nice work in that two-man game. Fears has a great handle and feel for shot creation.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Here's Fears. And it's a great finish! Oh,
oh my.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
It's Thompson off the drive. Holmgren in the corner. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. 6 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That one falls.
You notice how decisive Fears' drive is. He's fully committed when going downhill.
Holmgren outside. Buries it from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 points in the quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's his first foul. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Fears. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Davis. They kick it out to Green. Now Fears. Clock at 6. Driving in. And slam dunk by Fears.
You see the athleticism on plays like this. Fears really gets up for a guard.
Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Crowder on the wing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Green. Here's Fears.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. There's the drive. Green in the high post. Hasn't made one yet. Nemhard's shot is good.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Now Fears. He's got 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul.
32 seconds left here in the second. Jones from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Nemhard with it. 5 points in the game. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Here's Holmgren. No good with the layup. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Thompson. Ellis outside. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellis has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Kings. Here's Fears. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Thompson off the drive. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Now Fears. He's got 10. Davis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Back to Nemhard. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Fears. Into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Fears has got 12 in the game.
This is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will.
Here's Thompson. The putback. Here's Holmgren. Comes up empty down low. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ellis. Pass to Holmgren. Now Thompson. Over by Green. And Thompson throws it down.
And just a giant night for Thompson. He plays with athleticism and energy. That's an effective combination.
Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Holmgren.
First team foul.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Ellis. Back to Holmgren. Launches a three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Outside, White. Clock at 6. To the paint. In the corner, Crowder with it.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. Hamu Kelishvili. Nailed from three-point land.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
3 seconds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
Prince outside. Back to White. Pass to Davis. Rebound by the Kings. Outside, Ball. Here's Holmgren. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. 34 seconds left in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis just hard to guard given how versatile he is. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Thompson outside. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Green, the screen. Knocked away. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. White goes in. Off with the layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
The third quarter comes to a close. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. By Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went second in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The ball goes to the away.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
And here's White. White is double. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and off the glass.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Here's Thompson. And they'll get another chance. And the turnover again by Sacramento. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Clock at 2. And here's Prince outside. Sacramento trails by 8. Back to Green. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Off the inbound. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Prince with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Back to Hield. And stolen by Prince. And here's the fast break. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to White. Prince outside. Another miss by Prince.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's Thompson off the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. I see it tough to catch.
So it's the visitors now. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. White looking around. Shot clock at 5. Oh, one dunk after another!
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Off target from outside. Sacramento trails by 10. Now Thompson. Green, the screen. Oh, the dunk!
Well, when he's on, we can really see the talent that made Thompson a top 5 pick.
White with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Big time jam! He was ready to receive and deliver.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys. Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Outside, White. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
White goes in. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
And there's the drive. Here's Green. Holmgren the screen. Now Thompson. Now Holmgren from 20 feet out. And the shot goes in.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. White. Rebounded by Thompson.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And down goes the 3.
And this team believes in Hill. But there, he repays their confidence by executing in the clutch. Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And you need a foul here to try to extend the game. Best case is the inbound pass goes to a poor free throw shooter, but really they have to foul whoever it ends up with.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Andrew Nembo. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
5 seconds.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Away team ball.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.